These days we're used to seeing limited edition football boots sell out very quickly and then people are upset that they can't buy them. But what we rarely see is general release products selling out, or at the very least just not being readily available. And for whatever reason, that's been the case with Adidas's latest and hottest product, the Adidas X Ghosted 0.1 that I have here in the latest Precision to Blur pack colorway that looks absolutely incredible. So for those that have been asking why nobody seems to have the X Ghosted 0.1 or X Ghosted Plus, especially in the US, unfortunately, I don't have the answer to that question, but I do have a couple theories. Theory number one is this whole pandemic situation where I guess it's possible that the manufacturing of these top-end X boots has been, I guess, impacted by what's going on in the world right now. But given that no other boots from Adidas or other brands seem to be affected by this in terms of availability, I'm going to guess that that's probably unlikely. My second theory, which I think is the most plausible, but I don't think we're ever going to get an answer out of Adidas for this, is that they're actually having problems manufacturing these top-end X models, because like I've talked about in a couple of my reviews already, despite looking pretty similar from a distance, up close, these are incredibly intricate in terms of how they're put together. They're very technical, and I have to imagine it's one of the more difficult boots to actually manufacture. So I'm assuming that maybe they're just having some issues with getting the quality just right, which means that they end up producing a lot less than they would of pretty much any other football boot that they make right now. It's a situation where all of the retailers are just waiting on their inventory and it hasn't shown up yet. With that out of the way, what I want to do in this video is mostly just take a closer look at this new colorway, because they are very cool looking football boots, especially if you're looking for something flashy. And I don't script these videos, so it's entirely possible that I'll start rambling, kind of like what I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna try and keep this a little bit shorter. We'll take a look at the colorway, take a look at how they fit and feel on feet, and end the video there. So if you're interested in learning more, please stick around and watch the entire review. And if you're interested in a pair for yourself, you can click the first link down below or the little pop-up in the corner of the screen. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, where you'll be able to pick these up below their normal $225 retail price, pretty much wherever they're available. As always, if you guys do end up enjoying this video, please don't forget to support it with a like. And if you are new here watching for the first time and don't want to miss out on weekly content on everything football boots, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification so you get notified when the next new video goes live. As far as extras go, the 0.1 model is pretty underwhelming compared to the Plus, but it is $50 less expensive. It comes in a regular black and white Adidas box, and then of course inside that box they don't include a string bag. You do of course get the shoes, and inside those shoes they give you these very large, kind of perfectly fitting shoe horns made out of this clear plastic material to show off the vacuum fit of the boots. If I just slide them in, you can see how tight they actually fit. They're kind of a pain to get out, but it's nice that they include them, but ultimately you probably don't need to use them. As for the colorway, they look really good. If you guys saw my video of the X Ghosted Plus in this exact same color, there definitely are some differences, but there were a lot of comments, because in the video I said the boots are neon yellow, not neon green. People calling me crazy because they definitely look neon green, depending on the screen that you're watching them on. But I can assure you that in person, it's far more neon yellow than it is neon green. Of course, in comparison to the Plus model, you're gonna notice that this does add laces, which are in the same color as the rest of the upper, so they kind of blend in pretty nicely. A little bit of a different design going on in the heel with a purple accent on the back side. Of course, the purple Adidas stripes that look really cool, obviously pop against the background. Your fluoroskin branding in purple as well. And then the sole plate, that's really the big difference, where instead of being in that neon yellow color, it is a semi-metallic purple, and it's not a wearable finish on the sole plate either, with of course a little window there showing off the Carbitex insert through the forefoot, and some neon yellow studs as a bit of an accent towards the front of the stud pattern. All in all, really cool. A lot of people have compared the look of these to the Adidas F50 My Coach 2, if I'm not mistaken. It was the 2013 model, which had a colorway very similar to this, but instead of more of a true purple, which is what's featured on this boot, it was more of a darker navy blue. Nonetheless, I definitely see the similarity, and if you're looking for a bright pair of speed boots, this is a good choice. As far as the performance side of things is concerned, obviously I'm a big fan of the X Ghosted Point 1. I think it's one of the premier speed boots currently on the market. And I don't want to go over all the technical details again, but what I am going to do is link in the corner of the screen a comparison video, which I think is going to be very helpful, because if you're sold on this concept, you're going to buy these boots no matter what. But if you're looking for a new pair of speed boots between what Nike, Puma, and Adi have on offer, you can check out my comparison between these, the Puma Ultra 1.1 and the Vapor 13 Elite. All phenomenal speed boots, but all fairly different as well, so it does depend on what you're looking for. So here's a look at the boots on feet, extremely bright of course, and I have swapped out the stock neon yellow laces on the right boot for some purple reflective SR4U replacement laces, which I think is one of the better looking lace swaps that I've done this year. They're available at sr4ulaces.com and are actually on sale right now. Those details can be found on the website. Link down below in the description if you're interested. Now, as far as the fit of the X Ghosted Point 1 is concerned, I know I just made a video raving about how good the laceless X Ghosted Plus is, but this really does fit that much better, that much more snug. And if you're really looking for that locked-in responsive speed boot sensation, you get much more of a connected feel to the boots in the Point 1 versus the Plus, but there's obviously a big personal preference thing to that. Objectively though, this is the better fitting football boot, and the Lockdown, especially when paired with some neon yellow Pure Grip socks, the most affordable grip socks on the market, available at puregripsocks.com, just $14.99 a pair, also linked down below. Sorry for all the plugs, but I can't help myself. They just really do perform about as good as any speed boot out there right now. But the highlight feature is definitely that Carbitex insert in the forefoot, as well as the slightly raised forefoot, which really kind of rolls you onto your toes and the balls of your feet, really giving you this, it puts you in a position to accelerate and feel like you're nimble and on your toes. It's a really unique sensation. I would compare it to the anatomic sole plate on the Mercurial, but also something that feels very different, but it's a unique element like what the Mercs are doing that you really can't get from anything else right now. As far as fit and width is concerned, they're tight-fitting football boots, but they're definitely not overly narrow. Because of the one-piece upper construction, getting your foot in and out might be a little bit tricky if you have really wide feet. But for most people, especially if you've been wearing the X-Line for a number of years, definitely you will know what to expect. The one thing I will say in terms of fit is that this Fluoroskin synthetic upper, which is a little bit more plasticky than what we're used to seeing from a lot of speed boots, will feel slightly firmer and more rigid against your foot versus the softer sensation that a lot of knits and mesh-based uppers have. So just something to be aware of. And then as far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing these in my usual size 9.5 US, and the fit and the length is perfect. So if you're looking to order some for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size in order to achieve the best possible fit. Anyways, guys, that's it for what was hopefully a quick review. If you did enjoy it and want to see more quick reviews like this, don't forget to support this one with a like. Again, if you're interested in a pair of these for yourself, wherever they're available with SR4U coupon codes, check out the first link down below. That's going to take you to the review page where you can find all of that information. If you have any questions, as always, leave it down below in the comment section and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you. If you aren't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification so you get notified when the next new video goes live. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one.